Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another video. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. You are watching Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. Very recent gameplay actually, because it just became backwards compatible on the Xbox One. And also because I wanted to keep a promise. Well, months ago, I did a Twitter poll and I asked, and basically, I was gonna say, I made a video saying how I would switch between Call of Duties, and basically, Modern Warfare 3 was one of the Call of Duties that some of you guys wanted to see, and it just never happened. So I just want to kind of give that to you guys right now, even though I've kind of decided to step away. But in terms of that subject, there's something else that's been on my mind, and I've always been the kind of person I do my best in terms of on this channel and to keep my word, but in real life, I basically don't make promises I can't keep anymore. I've taken that very, very seriously in my life, and the thing is, at this point, I've decided to step away from COD, but there's something else that I really didn't take into account as much as I should have, in my opinion, and that is you guys. And in this video, I'm gonna ask a favor of you guys, because you guys, from everything, the comment section, from Twitter, from the streams, you guys are giving me the vibe that, you guys are selfless people, but I'm going to ask you to be selfish, and I'm going to ask you to answer a question from your point of view only, not from me. Now, because I know you guys, prefer me to obviously, do what I want, and that's fine, and I prefer the same thing. But do you believe with me stopping Black Ops 4, or not deciding to step away from COD, not just in terms of the channel, but for everything, do you guys, well, actually in terms of the channel, do you guys think that I jumped the gun way too fast and I let my passion, my personal feelings get in the way a little too much? Because the reason why I'm asking you this is because I wasn't thinking as much about you guys. I was thinking about myself and just the way I feel. And the thing is, I've always said, and I like to put my money where my mouth is on this channel in terms of this, and that is, like I said, that you guys have always had a say in what goes on in this channel, and I feel like me suddenly stopping to play COD, in a sense, it's like I felt like I felt like I took a vital piece of the channel away that you guys prefer to see. I'm not exactly sure what the percentage is, but I'm pretty sure that most of you, and please correct me in the comment section and or on Twitter if you disagree or if I'm wrong or whatnot, but most of you watch my content prefer to see COD in the background, or when you go on my streams you prefer to see Call of Duty. And this channel obviously was built off of Call of Duty. I've made different kinds of videos talking about different kinds of things, sure, but Call of Duty is pretty much the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes of this channel. So for me, all of a sudden, because of my personal feelings in terms of the bullshit that Activision is pulling with Black Ops 4, I felt after some thinking, and after Modern Warfare 3 becoming backwards compatible, and thinking about the poll I did and how you guys wanted to see Modern Warfare 3, but you just never ended up having it, even though I said I'd post it. When you put everything together, excuse me, when you put everything together, it's like, well, I'm starting to feel kind of bad, because it's like, it almost feels like a betrayal to everybody that came to the channel in the first place. Despite the fact that those last two videos of the Black Ops 4 rant, parts 1 and part 2 being very successful, and the views being high, the likes being high, and the dislikes being very low, and all that kind of stuff. The base of my fan base, yeah, okay. The base of this channel has been Call of Duty. So with me all of a sudden stopping that, despite the fact that there's still a part of me that wants to play it, specifically Black Ops 4, or if they make a Modern Warfare 4, in the next one after that, sure. But despite the fact that there's a part of me that wants to play it and that knows that I shouldn't because of the bullshit that Activision is doing, first of all, I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. I don't know if the amount of people that are going to stop playing Call of Duty because of this stuff is going to make that much of a difference. enough to make them change their ways. I mean, I don't know. I do know that they've dropped one of the, what is it, the digital deluxe edition, I think. I know they dropped the price on it to just $100 now or whatnot, but still, I mean, they're still trying to, you know, to pull the same stuff, and they're just doing a price drop. They're just, I don't know. I mean, anyway, but yeah, I want you guys to give me a solid, selfish answer. It could be yes or no. It could be that simple if you don't want to really say much in the comments or whatnot, or on Twitter. And I know you guys are selfless people because, you know, you've already given me that vibe through Twitter or in the comment section or on streams. But I want you to be selfish for a minute. Do you prefer COD over everything else? Because, you know, and I've said in the channel that yes, in terms of what I post, I want the gameplay to be decent, and yes, I will face the facts that yes, I do play Call of Duty better than I play other first-person shooters. There's no doubt about that, and I'm sure for those of you guys that are, you know, that would be real with me would probably tell me the same thing, despite the fact that I like to think that I'm pretty decent in other first-person shooters. Granted, I put the time into it. But the thing is that long story short, I just felt really bad after some thinking, you know, that I just suddenly took something away from this channel was built off of. And the content that I was talking about in terms of the podcast and the movie reviews are still going to happen regardless, because it's something that I've wanted for the channel since either slightly before making the channel or slightly after. But the base, I've always wanted the base to be the same, and but at the same time I wanted to give variety to everything. And I know in the comment section you guys have been tremendously supportive, but also at the same time, are you one of those people that doesn't care regardless, or are you one of those people that prefers COD but at the same time doesn't care or wouldn't, you know? But you know where I'm getting with this. I'm pretty sure you can understand where I'm coming from right now. So tell me exactly what it is that you guys want. Do you still want Call of Duty? Obviously, you know, I can't stick with the old Call of Duties forever. You're going to have to play the new ones as well. You know, do you guys want me to give Black Ops 4 a fair shot, despite the fact that there are a whole bunch of red flags? And I'm not necessarily talking about just from the Activision standpoint, but I'm talking about the gameplay itself standpoint. Do you guys want me to stick it out and give it a shot and then move on if I don't like it, or do you guys just prefer me with the majority of this channel being COD and putting everything else in that I have planned on this channel and just kind of use those as a kind of like a 70-30 thing, like 70% COD and 30% everything else, you know, in terms of the podcast and movie reviews and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so this is why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to get a little bit personal. I wanted to get a little bit, you know, I mean, because like I said a couple times already in this video, it isn't just about me. And the thing is, I know that I could be doing so much better on this channel, but in terms of the way I run it, in terms of the way I've decided to basically run this channel, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not really expecting to grow that much more, but at the same time, I don't care that much, because it's a little bit more to me than just that. Now, would I like to grow bigger? Sure. Would I like to get to a point to where this could be a part-time job or even full-time job? Absolutely. But it's not the reason why I do it. And if it was the reason why I do it, I wouldn't be asking you guys in the first place. I wouldn't. I just do it because I would be looking at maximizing growth or whatever the hell you want to call it or whatnot. But I'm just looking. I just want you guys to be as equally satisfied with the content I post as I am making it. It really is that simple. And at the same time, you know, it kind of bugged me after a while, after my head cleared a little bit, my passion subsided a little bit. It's like, you know, I felt like I was taking something away from the people that watch my channel. So yeah, I want you to let me know down in the comment section below and or on Twitter where you stand on this, and I want you to be very selfish about it. Don't think about everything from my point of view. Think about everything from your point of view. tell me what you want. And I know, like I said, there are those of you that don't care, but if you had, let me put it to you this way, if you had to choose, what would you choose? And that is what I'm curious about. I want to know. So let me know. Let me know down in the comment section. And if there's anything that you hadn't said before that for whatever reason out of respect held back, I want you to let it all out. I want you to tell me what it is you want, and you know, or just, you know, for those of you that are even a little bit more to the point, you know, I mean, just you know, just let it all out. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. The gameplay is a little bit mediocre because I'm pretty much COD rusty right now, but it doesn't really take long. Plus, I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 in forever, so. But yeah, and in terms of it, in case you guys are curious how this plays on Xbox One, it plays pretty good. It's sometimes it feels like the hit registration is slightly delayed, but all I can say is, as of right now, is that the population of this game is only going to grow a little bit because of the backwards compatibility. And if you happen to be playing this on Xbox One, and if you ever have a 3-bar, find another lobby because the 3-bar is really a disadvantage on the Xbox One in this game. I don't remember how it was on the 360, but anyway, guys, that's all I got for this video. I want you to please give me all the feedback you can, and anything that's on your mind regarding the subject down in the comments and/or on Twitter, and let it all out and don't hold anything back. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know, and if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.